Little Joel Fowler was 5 feet 4, 140 when soaked with rain. Had a lot of learning when he left Indiana, working cattle on the Texas plain. He took a wife and he took a life when he found her with another man. From the good he had, he turned to the bad with a shotgun in his hands. He moved to Las Vegas, New Mexico territory, looking to heal his pride. Built himself a cat house, a theater, and a bar, and it took himself another bride. Josie was her name, and gambling was a game, and she could bluff right through a hoax. She and Joel, everything they sold, and they moved off to White Oaks. And sweet Josie, she gonna mosey off to Santa Fe. Leave poor Joel sitting in the pokey, waiting on his hanging day. I guess they grew tired of dealing cards and running a den of chance. So they sold out the holdings and they took out the savings and they bought themselves a ranch. But the rustlers stole and little Joel, they killed them off one by one. They paid the cost for what he'd lost, 'cause he was handy with a gun. And sweet Josie, she gonna mosey off to Santa Fe. Leave poor Joel sitting in the pokey, waiting on his hanging day. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. In October of '83, Joel Fowler, he sold his spread off to Socorro to celebrate the sale. He got drunk out of his head. Poor Jim Cale, he grew pale with a dirk knife in his gut. Joel did the job, and later a mob, they strung Joel Fowler up. And sweet Josie, she did mosey off to Santa Fe. Left poor Joel sitting in the pokey, waiting on his hanging day. Sweet Josie, she did mosey off to Santa Fe. Left poor Joel sitting in the pokey, waiting on his hanging day.